Yeah, trade intuition, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Bull or bear, we adapt, typhoon. While it's packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it.
All right, guys, that's right. Let's shake it up. Let's shake it up. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Here we go. Let's make it a little easier. Let's simplify trading in 3, 2, and 1. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization, all these acronyms, and then you gotta, what does that mean? And they explain what it means. Well, what is that? And then they gotta show you, or they tell you to buy their course. So not here, guys, not here. I show you everything. So make sure to watch every single day. Now, of course, we do go live every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we do some bonus streams. Sometimes we'll do it at 7 p.m., sometimes 12 a.m., just different times. So definitely make sure that notification bell is on. My goal is to make you the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time. And the way you do that is, of course, just watching this and just keeping trading simple. There you go. So let's go and get started, guys. Let's look at the crypto bubbles. This is on the daily time frame. We do have Pi up 65.8%. Man, it is absolutely killing it. People want to short this coin. I don't recommend it. I really don't. Just for the simple reason that, well, it's very bullish right now, extremely bullish. And it's very difficult to short a coin because due to people still being bullish on it and FOMOing, it's just going to keep on going up. And then you get stopped out, liquidated. You try it again because it's now starting to roll over and you try to get the top and then more comes in. And then, of course, you get stopped out, liquidated. You keep on doing that and then eventually you're going to run out of money. All right, so let's look at the hourly time frame. On the hourly, we can see that Pi is pulling back just a little bit. Remember, what goes up will come down. What goes down will go up unless it's a rug pull. Unless. All right, so we do have some coins, kind of coming down. It looks like it's just starting. So what does this mean? Probably Bitcoin's coming down. Now, before we get to that, I do want to show you this guy. This guy is Road Dog Crypto, and he starts his show around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Definitely recommend you checking him out. He does a lot of really great TA and just a cool guy altogether. And he'll make you laugh. I'm pretty sure of it. Does a lot of crazy stuff. And then we have another one right here from Piper Academy. I'm part of the Piper Academy. I go there Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is Lunar Beaches Crypto hosting the MAD section, the Markets After Dark. This one is Thursday through Sunday. Or Sunday through Thursday. And he does a lot of really great TA as well. You can ask questions. So the main thing is ask questions, guys. Ask questions. That way, of course, it makes trading just a little bit easier and speeds up the learning process. One thing I do want to show this, and I'm very, very excited about, the Fear and Greed Index for crypto. I just refreshed this a few seconds ago. It's at 10. This is absolutely amazing. Now, when I first started, I would freak out on this. I was like, oh, 10, let me sell. I don't care if I'm down 30, 40, 50%, or even more. Well, let me sell. Not anymore. This is, man, you better pick up some cans. You better get a side job. You better deliver some papers, do something, deliver pizzas, anything. Start getting some money together and buy more crypto. Buy more. Man, this is 10. I absolutely love it. All right, so my question to you, and if you're watching this on the replay, let me know Do you get excited when you see this? Or do you get excited when it's in the green? Let me know that in the chat, and also let me know that in if you're watching this on the replay. So that's man, that looks so great. All right, so right now we're going to look at the liquidations heat map. This is Bitcoin. First, what we're going to do is the 24-hour, and we don't see really anything. I mean, there's barely anything right here, right at 83,569. Barely anything over here at 82,712. This gets a little hotter, a little brighter, and you can see here is the amount of liquidations. So we have an area right here, which is a little brighter. It's at 85,795. And then we have a really hot one at 87,936. So this is saying that more than likely we might go up before maybe continuing down, or if we do go down, maybe just come down here to 83,569 before going up. Now, how do you know if it's going to go up or down? Well, we don't, unless we're using support resistance levels. If it breaks the support, well, then that means it is actively going down. It'll go down until it stops and then possibly reverses. Now, we are still currently in a downtrend, but could we be seeing a possible reversal? Well, let's check it out. Let's check it out. That's not what I want to show you. This is what I want to show you. Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame. We can see that we have a possible sign of a reversal. So the price came down. It looked like it was going to be a reversal. This would have been a really nice reversal, and it rolled over. Could it be doing the same thing here? Now, since we trade level by level, let's just make this really, really easy. If the price action breaks 88,804, we have a good chance of it possibly being reversal. If the price action breaks, I want to do a different color to this. Let us pick this one right here. Nope, resembles too much to the green price. Let's do our red, the blue. Let's do this color. All right. So if it breaks this level, then more than likely chance we're getting that bounce, and hopefully it's something like this, where it just shoots straight up. That would be great. Man, would that be great. Hey, what's going on, guys? So we're going to say hi to you in just a second. Same thing here, where we had this come down, went sideways a little bit, and then boom, slingshot. This is what I would love to see right here. But this cannot happen until it breaks this. And this will tell us, okay, now it's possible that the price is coming up. Now, if the price breaks this, well, we have more downside. And it just makes sense. You know, if it's breaking the down, if it's breaking the support, that means it's actively going down. If it breaks resistance, it's actively going up. More than likely get a retrace. And then at that point, we want to see the pivot higher than this pivot, which means that it's creating a higher low. And then the next move is our decision point. Is it going to break this area, or is it going to come down and break this area? So all it is just level by level. And that's what we're doing. We're just looking at this level by level. Now, when the price action, and let's go to, oh, we can leave it here. When the price action broke this level, this white line right here, and I believe I did this on the daily. So let's come over here. Yes, on the daily. So on the daily, you can see we have this level right here. It's being respected. It bounces. It's being respected, and it bounces. And I'm going to actually get this and move this from here. Get this over. And this is just a zone that I'm looking at. And so this, when it broke this level at 91,928, when it broke it right here, I was looking for a bounce here. We really needed a bounce. And it just broke through it. And then here is another area. This is our bounce 2 level. This is our bounce 1, where if it comes in here and we wanted to see a bounce, if it comes in here, this is more of a, like, if it doesn't bounce in this area, there's a really great chance that we're going to go down and down and further down. Everything underneath this, from here to here, is literally a low volume node. And that just means that there's not a lot of volume. There's not a lot of ups and downs. Because of that, this could come down really fast. Now, granted, it doesn't have to be going one candle. They come down, come up, come down, come up, come down, and eventually go to this area of 71,473, which is this box. And are we going to see a bounce? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see here. We got Clay the Great in the house. What's up, Clay the Great? Appreciate you, man. Clay the Great was first. Clay the Great was first. We got Ryan in the house. Ryan, surprised. I thought you were going to still be right now. The people that I just finished showing it. The two people that I love watching prior to this show, they're both going late. I'm pretty sure Road Dogg will be. He had like a few charts they had to do, so maybe about one. And then Lunar Beaches Crypto, the host of the Piper Academy, doing MAD, which is Markets After Dark. He's going to make up for yesterday. He had stuff that he had to do, so this might run an hour. So we'll see. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So hopefully they'll come by, and if not, then that's fine as well. Let's see here on the daily time frame. I'm really hoping for a bounce. I'm really looking for a bounce. Right now, I am in a trade, and I mean it's doing okay. I've been trading it off and on. Man, it really nice. And then third place we have Sin. What's up, Sin? Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for being here. So first place was Clay the Great, Ryan, and then Sin. Very, very close together, like literally the same pretty much minute. So congrats to you guys. All right. Moving on. Let's see here. So this is on the daily time frame. I'm sorry, the 4-hour time frame. Let's go to a 1 hour. And what I'm doing now is I'm just looking to see. I would like to see more pivots. We have a lot of selling pressure and a lot of buying pressure. We're slowly. This is on the 15-minute time frame. Up, down, higher, low. Up, down, higher, low, higher, high. Up, kind of losing momentum. To me, this feels like it wants to roll over. Now, if it does roll over, we don't want it breaking 83,767. That's 63. We don't want it breaking that. It looks like it really wants to roll over though. Up, down, up, down. So this high is. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at the high. So this huge movement. Let's go and just kind of draw it out. So we had this really nice movement, and then this leg down. Then this small leg movement, which is okay, and then this leg, which is okay too, because it's higher than this. Now this is supposed to break this level and this level to show strength. Something like this, maybe coming up to here. Again, it's a 15-minute time frame. And then now pulling back to, let's say here. This is what would be really nice. However, it didn't do that. For this leg, it barely beat this one. And it has a small retrace. So it's literally losing momentum. I would love to long right now, but I'm not, because it's extremely high risk due to the fact that more than likely it's going to roll over. I think it might do this. Roll over, break through this level pretty fast, and either bounce here or here. If it bounces. I don't know if it will or not. But I think it'll definitely break this level. If it rolls over. So I'd be looking for a short on a 5-minute time frame. That's my thought process on that. Any comments, concerns, questions, issues? Yeah. So let me go ahead and let me just reduce the opacity so we can still kind of see it. So it barely went up. I would probably expect this to roll over already. go to, well, let's look at, I don't even have anything here. Let's look at that for sure. And let's look at the VWAP. I love the VWAP. Absolutely love the volume weighted average price. So right now on the 5-minute time frame, price action has been above the VWAP, which is good. And it started going above the 9 SMA, which is good. That's a white line. Yeah, I expect to come down. Let's see here. Still have Road Dogg on TV and you on the phone. It's a TA party. There you go. There you go. Very good. Let's see here. Let's see if this rolls over. Let's see here. Any comments, questions, concerns, issues? I'm gonna probably I'll probably end the show in like 5 minutes because I'm actually trying to trade. But it makes it a little, so for starters, it's difficult trading. And then trying to do this in trading. If I have the opportunity, I'd prefer just do the trading. But I'll give it about 5 more minutes. And I'm pretty sure. So the reason I say that is because if this stream gets on like people's home screen, I guess, on YouTube, they're not gonna come. If they see like 1 person, 5 people, they won't come. I'll give you a heads up. See here, I feel like a coin flip right now, up or down. Did you look at Doge? Yeah, definitely. Let's look at Doge. Let's look at the Doge. I do like Doge. I'm really surprised it hasn't moved. I'm really surprised. I was expecting it to move kind of like when the presidential stuff happened. Doge, USDT, XC. We had lower entries and stop loss 15%. Everything hit. 17 drawings gone. Let's come over here to this. This is the level. So this is the level it needs to break. And I'm really disappointed in this. I really thought it was going to go. I mean, look how much it went. And it came down here doing this number, January. And then, of course, February, or yeah, the end of January and then February, just, man, it's embarrassing. So with this, it needs to break above this box. This is our zone. If you buy before then, I mean, you can. It's just higher risk. So what's the percentage? Like 20%? 18? Ooh, 30. Man. It's too much to wait. So we do have another box down here. Magnet tool. A level right here, it broke through. Oh man, that's come on, Doge. What are you doing to us? So those are my levels. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. Looks like it's trying to fight, but it looked like that here too. Got rejected by our box. Came down. Not looking strong. That's for sure. So this is a safer area to enter, but that's way too much. And let's kind of look at a 4-hour, just here. Hey, we got Edgar in the house. What's up, Edgar? Appreciate man being here. I'm trying to look for something bullish, and I cannot find it. So we had all these lower highs, lower lows. Then we had this dump that all the coins had. Tried to recover. Now we need to break this level, and it came up to it, right to it, but couldn't do it. And this pullback to be strong, hopefully here, then break the level. And it just gave up. Came all the way back down to the bottom of the zone. Went sideways. Looks very boring, extremely boring. No price action. Came down, got rejected, dumped. So, man, and I actually don't really want to put an alert here. Because this is... So we have pretty much low volume nodes, like all right here. Because here it just dumped. Here it just went down and came right back up. Same thing over here. It just went straight up. So all throughout here, all this level that we're looking at, there's not a lot of resistance, which is good. But then there's not a lot of support either once it breaks that resistance. This one's pretty rough. If this was here, we would enter because of this. Because of this. We have resistance, resistance. So coming down would be support, support. So if this price action was just lower, then we could say, oh, we break this level, we enter the trade. But since it's right here, this could come down, and now we're hoping for a bounce. But if this was down here, we would see it actually bouncing. Hey, we got Chris in the house. What's up, Chris? Lower low. I'd have to set alerts. The alert I have to set right here. So set an alert, and then set an alert right here. So the alerts are in orange. Now, if it does come down, the alert does not mean to buy. So let's say it comes down and it comes down, your alert goes off. You don't enter it. You put the alert again over your price action to see that if the price, so you would just move it over. Let me change this. You would just move this over so that when the price comes up, hopefully you'll get alerted, because this could come down in here and then now you're waiting for a long time before it breaks out. Or what it could do is bounce here, come up, you get alerted, you see, oh, it bounced. Now I can enter the trade. Entering here is very, very high risk. Now, let's say if it goes up from here, this, to me, this is dangerous too, because there's really no support. I mean, you have this little support, this little zone as support, but if you enter, it could come down and then get this very little weak support and then continue down. What's the price range between this level and this level? It's a lot. I'd set my alerts. Hey, we got Kelly in the house. What's up, Kelly? I set my alerts. JP, what's up, JP? Hey, we got Mike in the house. What happened? Did Road Dog stop doing his thing, or Lunar Beaches? Yeah, I was like, they're both streaming. They're probably gonna be like another hour. It's like, I'll just stream for like 5 minutes. But y'all are rolling in, so that's good. I'll make sure to smash the like and just help. But for this one, yeah, definitely, I'd have to set my alerts. Any other coins? Coins. Road Dog ending. Okay. Oh man, I thought he had a lot of them to do. He's probably tired. See here, Bitcoin. Here's the rollover. Here's what we were just talking about. here. Road Dog ending now. Okay, awesome. He was going to bed. And here's the rollover we're just talking about right now. I should short it. It's too far away. I mean, I would love to front run this. Too far away though. Too far away from my 9. Like if it was already underneath my 9 at this level, then I'd probably try to short it to at least here. How's ETH doing? Man, these coins aren't looking too hot. IP kind of fizzling out a little bit. I'm afraid it's going to roll over. Look at these highs, but I mean, at any moment, due to the hype, it could just explode, just kind of like this, Sid, and this, and this, and this. So that's how that one could go. There was PI. So this is what I was waiting for. I was waiting for this. PI looks good. I was waiting for this little rollover. Let's see if we can get to this PI. Let us see. And then, of course, if you have any coins, let me know. Let's see if we can have some fun with PI. So 0 trading fees. 5-minute time frame. Hopefully it can go above our level. Right now, it's kind of dangerous front running it. But let's do 20x leverage. 20x leverage is a lot for this coin. Because a little move could wreck you if it goes the opposite way. Like that. So let's see what a little bit of move would be. Oof. Yeah, that's Wreck City right there. So I can only do it like $1 or $2. That's Wreck City. So 276.77. 276.77. I can't lose that much. Let's see, I can see that. Okay, 46 cents. Try. There's the price. Buy long. So I'm actually underneath it. And let's see if it gets it. Now, granted, this is front running the break of this VWAP. Sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. So let me go back to the chats. High's out of control. It's crazy. Yeah. 100%. 100%. Oh, and this thing, it's lagging. So, like right now, I probably got in the trade. Oh, right now I'm just in cooking. But this thing is lagging. It's a huge handicap. Because like I'll have it up on Trading View and I'll see it move first before the exchange. It's like, oh man. It's like, oh, I want to put my levels here, and then it lags. But hopefully we can get it. Because this would be a great spot. I'm thinking about putting another entry here and then have just both of them go. But we still have 1 minute left on this. It's just the further it goes away from my stop loss, the more I lose. And then I'll put in my order, and then like it takes like 5 to 8 seconds, and then the price moves. It's like, no, come on. What I should do is mark it. I should do that. I don't know. I was trading cookie, and man, as soon as I got in with like in the first like 30 minutes, did pretty good. Did pretty good. And as it was coming down, I was shorting it too, and got back in it and along. So am I in? Yes, I'm in. Let's see if I get stopped out really quick. So right now, again, I'm front running it, but I'm in a handicap big time because like this thing, it lags. So I can't be like lightning quick. So this next candle, I needed to break above this blue line. If it breaks below this white one, I get stopped out. I think it's 50 cents on this. And of course, with me, I'm treating it like it's $50. Oh, and I upped the account. So I was doing some trading today. So from $50, I took it to $60. So that was pretty cool. Did a few trades, and I did okay. And it's much harder to make $5 when you're trading with $5 versus making $5 when you're trading with $100. Making $5 with 100, that's easy. Making 5 with 5, that's pretty hard. Just to give you a heads up. Now we got Argus Miller in the house. What's up, man? Any point, man, he's doing this thing again. It wasn't doing this all day long. Look how blinded I am. I huge handicap trading for me anyway. And it's lagging. I can look at it lagging. You see that? It's not even following the cursor. That's horrible. It's horrible. Oh, Joe, you're making excuses. No, I'm not. Let's see here. Any coins y'all want to check out? Any coins or questions? I want to try to trade Bitcoin. Oh, maybe I need to close out the other streams. So here's my buddy. I'm going to close him out. Here's my other buddy. Close him out. I'm going to close this out as well. And maybe that will help it. Come on. Right now I'm in a loss. It's still lagging a little bit. Not liking it. Show me some green. It'll probably go green. Oh, let me see. So I want to look at Bitcoin. 0 trading fees. I love it. Bitcoin. Oh, it's already rolling. It's already maybe stopping. So here's my VWAP, my blue line. Found support on the 9 SMA on the 5-minute time frame. Hey, we got Jillian in the house. What's going on, man? What is going on? So right now I need to see this green. Go green. And you'll see, oh, you can't even see it. You'll see that this is green, but look, 121, it's staying there. Oh my gosh, I'm in such huge handicap trading. And then it refreshes. I need to see it break above this. Break above that, I get hope. Break below this, I get stopped out. Easy as that. See here, explain the VWAP, please. Yes, definitely. So let me go to this. Let me go to this. Please work. Okay, thank you. All right. So the VWAP is a volume weighted average price. And then we have another volume, which would be the fixed range volume profile. Then we have another volume. It's the sessions volume profile. This one I don't use. It's too messy. It's too much stuff. But the VWAP, what it is, it's a moving average. So it's the average of the volume. So the way I use it, if the price action's above the average, it's good. If it's below the average, it's not good. Simple as that. And what do I mean by good and not good? Well, I trade based on strength. So if the price action's above the average, it's strong and it's good. We can continue hopefully going up. If it does come down, well, then hopefully it goes down to the average. It doesn't mean that it will and stop here. It just means this is the average of volume. So hopefully it stops here. And if it breaks below, well, then hopefully it'll come back to the average. It's not a magnet, it's an average. So the fixed range volume profile, this is another one that analyzes the volume. And this tells you where the most concentration was for volume. So the highest peak, and that's called the point of control. So again, that's where the most volume was at, the peak. So whenever we're using that one, and if we're below it, it means that hopefully we can go up to the peak, the most area of activity on that chart. And if it's below, if it's above it and it comes down, but then hopefully it comes to this level and it stays here and it comes up, but it can still go down though. But this is just history of where all that activity was. It was the peak, the point of control. Then you have the session volume profile. With this one, it analyzes each session. So with each session, you'll have the point of control, and then the next session will have the point of control, and the next session. So you'll have all these. It's too much. But here's the information for you. So hopefully you like that. Let's see here. Oh, there's a lot of chat. And I'm still in the trade. Let's see here. Hey, we got Chris in the house. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you, man. Posted it on X. Nice, man. Thank you. Okay, so what's the difference between the VWAP and the anchored VWAP? Okay, so the VWAP is all of the average. The average of all of the volume. So what's the word? Volume. The anchored VWAP is where you say, I don't care about all the other volume. I want to know from here to here. And it's best to use pivots. So whenever you see a pivot, you want to start your anchored VWAP from there to see the range of the newly created pivot. So that's all that does. Is this the one? This pine? Yeah. So let's come over here. So like for this one, for pi, what I'd want to do is I want to see all of this. So what I could do, let's go to my anchored VWAP, and I could start from here. So as soon as I click it, it starts from this level. And then let's say I want another one, and I want to start, let's say from here, from this pivot. So what it does, it kind of gives me a range. So the range from all of this was here. This is the average from all of this information. Now, the average of this information is right here. So if the price comes down, I can kind of use this like a Bollinger Band type situation. but it's not so much like a Bollinger Band. It's to give me an idea of the average where the volume was at. So if it breaks below, well, then this would be kind of where I think it might go to, because it's the average of volume. If it starts coming up, well, then hopefully it'll go to this area because it's the average, not a magnet, but an average. So that's how I do that. Great question. What's this up here? Oh, my screen froze. Oh, that's lovely. Let's put it down. All right, so right now, this one's doing good. It's breaking above it. This is what I wanted to see. That's doing good. Let's see here. Mike says, I know it just looked, I know it just looked at Crow 2 days ago. Would you take it? Oh yeah, man. We can do it every day. I don't care. Makes it actually easier for me. Let's go to Doge. It makes it easier for me because like we just look it up and we can see it right away. All our drawings are still there. Like I said, we can do this every day. I don't care. So Crow, it is bouncing on our level right here. Last time we looked at it was here. We were saying that it could do this or it could do this. This is safer, 4-hour candle close above this level. Have your thing up here. Now we have this right here. So now this is our pivot that we wanted to cross. We have another small pivot right here. So what we could do is we can actually set an alert above this wick. Man, this one looks so ready. As far as it being the bottom, but we thought that multiple times already. Let's go daily. That looks good. It looks like this might be the bottom. Can you imagine getting a move like this? Good Lord. Can you imagine that right there? Boom. And right now we're right at the same spot. Not saying that it will happen, just saying imagine. I like it. It's on the 4-hour time frame. So what I would do, set my alerts. Man, how far is it? Like 8%, 5%, 35%, 5%? Yeah. Shoot, man, I'd enter right now. I'd have a stop loss, but not all of it. I wouldn't enter like 100%. I would do, let's see here. Yeah, I'd enter right now. And I do 50%. And then just wait and see. Does it come down again and now break up and then do this? If so, then you can add your last 50% here. If you enter right now and it rolls over, well, then you get stopped out and you lose 8%, but it's not really 8%. It's really 4% because you're only entering half. This one to me, it looks really good. Stop loss. 0.06943. And then do this right here. We'll say enter now. This one is February 27. Time is 12:45. Boom. There you go. Look at, give you a target too. From here to here, 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, not bad. And then let's give you another one too. So sub 50%. And then we'll do another one. We'll do it right here. You know, not getting too greedy. Sub 50%. And then hopefully you can just let the rest ride. You know, price will go up, down, up, down, up, down. You forget about it. And then you check on it 8 months later and your $40 that you left in there turns into 400. Possible. See here, looking to buy more on Friday. Oh yeah, man, definitely. Looks good. Sounds good to me. See here, Arts Miller says, good night. Have a great show. Arts Miller, thank you, man. Appreciate you. See, Julian says, super helpful. Thanks. Awesome. Several misspelling. I didn't even see it. Dude, I'm a horrible speller. Sometimes when I'm doing the typing on the phone and you know how it does autocorrect, sometimes it doesn't autocorrect. It says, kid, get your parents. I was like, what are you talking about, man? Like, let me try to, it's like, man, so let me just do an audio recording. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, so I don't know if we're still up. Man. Come on. Can I get some good internet service over here, please? So this is good. This is what I wanted to happen. The price, you know, came over here, wicked. I would have liked to have seen at least a candle body close, like right on it, but it's fine. So now it's coming down, which is okay. I would like to see it come down to the green, to the white line. And then the next candle be green and now hopefully close a little bit above it. We'll see. We shall see. Let's see here. Back to this. Yeah, thank you guys for smashing the likes. You guys are the best. Any coins you want me to do? Any questions? That VWAP question was an excellent question. Well, we got Road Dog in the house. Road Dog, love you, man. Love you. So we got, Road Dog, I sent you the thing on Telegram too. Give you a heads up. But I just remembered right now. CJ says, what's up? What's going on? But yeah. Coins, questions, comments, concerns, issues. And if you're an experienced trader, what is a question that you had when you were starting that you think that maybe somebody watching this on the replay or even now would benefit from? For me, it was understanding the nailing the entry. I could never get that squared in my head. Like, you know, they always say, enter on a lower time frame to nail the entry. And I could never understand it. And I actually have a training video for my group. But so let's say this is a 15-minute time frame. And these candles represent 15 minutes each candle. Well, on a let's say a 1 hour candle, the candle would look something like this. And then on, let's say we have a few of these candles. Well, on the 4 hour time frame, the one candle, because it's 4 of these, would look, I can't draw it all the way up here, but would look something maybe like this. So what I couldn't understand, for me, it's an embarrassing story because most people get this right away. Joe, there's 15 minutes in 1 hour. And I know that. I just couldn't put it in my brain to where to nail the entry, you want to go to a 15-minute time frame. And let's say this one is bearish, but this one is bullish. And, all these candles here are bearish. So let's just say a bearish pattern, a bullish pattern, bearish pattern. What do I do? I'm confused. I don't know. Well, the smaller time frames, It just makes sense. And it sounds so dumb me saying it, but I could not grasp this. The smaller time frame plays out and makes up what happens on the larger time frames. The larger time frame gives you the overall picture of what might happen, because anything can change on the lower time frame. Let's say we have bearish. So let's go with one scenario first. It's bearish. So more than likely the price action will go down. And then we have bullish on the 1 hour. And then the price action goes up. And then we have the 4 hour bearish. Price action goes down. Now, granted, this is kind of a horrible thing because what time frame is this on? This is on the daily. So on the daily, you would see bearish, bullish, and then bearish. And this would be like part of the candle. So it barely even moves because this is the larger picture of all of this. I can understand that. Now, the other scenario that I was going to refer to, let's say this is bearish pattern, bullish pattern, bearish pattern. And overall, we think it's going to come down. And the smaller time frames make up the larger time frames. However, just because this is bearish and this is bullish and this is bearish doesn't mean that the price is going to go down overall. Because let's just say for whatever reason, the market right now, price is going down. Price is going down. And then for whatever reason, news comes out on this coin, or the market changes and everybody's super bullish. Well, now this bearish pattern, head and shoulders, reverses and it becomes invalid. It starts going up and then causing these pattern to continue the bullish sentiment. And then now the 4 hour time frame now starts printing bullish patterns. So even though this is saying it's bearish at first, depending on what happens on the lower time frames, dictates what happens on the bigger time frames. And this is like if something changes. So hopefully that makes sense. All right. Moving on. Let's see here. Go to the list. Let's see. Can you explain 3 waves? No. I don't do Elliott wave theory. I don't do, to me, that is something that is extremely subjective. Exhibit A. I could do this. And I don't know how Elliott waves does, but this is 1, 2, 3. Somebody else may say, well, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and here's my 4. Or somebody might do, well, this is A, B, C, D, E, F. I mean, you know what I mean. And then here it's 1, 2, 3, or whatever the count is. I don't do that. I make it super simple, and I do levels. Here's a level, here's a level, here's a level, here's a level. It's not going up here until it first breaks this level. That's how I trade. Very simple, extremely simple. There is no way the price can come up here until it breaks this level. So I don't want to do my ABCs and 1, 2, 3s and Sesame Street. I don't want any of that stuff. I want my level. Breaks this level. Okay, we might come up to this level. And of course, price has to go up and down. Price has to do this. Price has to do this. So when it's going up, I don't expect it to come up here right away. I expect it to go up, pull back, go up. And I'm looking at all these levels right here. But yeah, when it comes to the waves, I don't do that. And I would like anybody to not challenge, but defend or not contradict. So the question, here's my question. This is how I would pose it. Is there any way price action can come up here to this level without breaking this level? The answer would be no. So what I want to focus on is the break of the snow. That's how I trade. Hopefully that answered your question. Hopefully that answered your question. Let's see here. And I think that was your question. I don't know. Let's see here. Going down the list. Hey, we got Crypto Polio in the house. What's up, man? Appreciate you. Yeah, we got a lot of smart traders in here. A lot of smart traders. Now, I mean, this question goes to any trader. If you use any indicator or patterns or Elliott waves or Wyckoff or anything, is there any way the price can come up here without breaking this? Nope. So this is what I studied. That's just my thought process. I make it really easy. Really easy. So here, we got Baba Yaz in the house. What's up, man? Appreciate you. So here, Road Dog says, Elliott is too subjective, in my opinion. Yeah, it is. Because, I mean, I can pick this one, and this one to get this one, but you may say this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. You know, however the waves are done. I tried studying it for like maybe 30 minutes. I said, whoa. Because it's like 6 hours, 8 hours. Because I'm watching all these people, and even when they're teaching it, they'll say, well, this is A, B, C, and then D, but then E has to be the thing of D. But it's like, man, that's too much to remember. I can't remember all that. And then as they're teaching it, they're messing up. And they're saying, well, actually the D we could have the D right here. What do you mean we could have the D? What? Yeah, we could have the D right here. And then, yeah, so this would be our E. So let's, yeah, so this would be the D. Yeah, so the first one, who's guessing more at this, me or you? So yeah. See here, flip-flopping, then trading, yeah. CJ says, I meant like for looking for trades like Alex looks for. You have to be extremely specific because I have no idea what you're talking about. You're saying something about a wave, and then I mean like for looking for trades like Alex. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. I would love to know what you mean. Like, how do I find trades? Is that your question? Or when I'm looking at something, is there something that tells me to trade? I need to know the exact question. If you give me the exact question, I can give you a very specific answer. But if you give me a very broad question, well, then I don't even know where to start. You know what I mean? I don't know why I'm saying that a lot. You know what I mean? You know what I mean when I say you know what I mean? Let's see here. Online Learning says, you've been in my head with levels the past few days. More work, but worth it. Levels are more work? More work than what? Levels are literally the foundation. Literally. And I appreciate you. Man, I can't get that dumb dude out of my brain. If it breaks this level, then you enter on the 4-hour time frame. Blah, blah, blah. That's funny. But levels, I mean, that's, in my opinion, that's like the best and easiest way to trade. Hopefully, I'm going to be on a Crypto Blood show pretty soon, hopefully. He keeps on saying it, but he's like, man, Joe, like, I want to have you on, but I said, no problem, man. Just let me know when you're ready. So that's going to be pretty cool, being on his show. See, Mike says, Road Dog and Joe, you both are fantastic communicators, and I want to give you both mad props. I am captivated by you both. Awesome, man. Means a lot to us. It really does. Because we put a lot of hard work, blood, sweat, tears to know what we know. And then to get it from here to where it's understandable for you, and then now it kind of clicks. So it's We went through a lot, man. We went through a lot. So I appreciate you, man. Let's see here. Indicators. Okay, so now let me put it together. You've been in my head with levels the past few days. More work, but worth it. Then you say indicators. No idea what you're talking about. No idea. Thank you guys for smashing the likes. You guys are the best. Appreciate you. We do this every single day. And of course, these are the actual times that I go live. Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday and Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do extra bonus streams. Right now, we're starting to do more 12 a.m. shows. They're not scheduled, but as far as like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday type thing, it's just whenever I do it. So make sure the notification bell's on. I give you 1 hour of free mentorship. You can ask me questions. You don't have to pay me $99 an hour. Just ask me questions. Like, I want to share what I know. But in order for me to do so, I need very specific questions. I am not in your brain. I don't know what you are trying to say. I don't know. So for example, if I want to know how to use the RSI, I'm not going to say, yeah, man, that other indicator that you had on, how do you use it? When I had on when. So it's always who, what, where, when, why. Joe, when you had the Bitcoin chart up, there was an indicator on the very bottom. It was yellow lines. What is that and how do you use it? Oh, well, that's easy. Who, what, where, when, why. What is it? It's an indicator. We're going to have to go to Bitcoin. I'm going to have to directions, look to the very bottom, see what is yellow. Oh, it's my RSI. Oh, that's the relative strength index. What it does is it shows you the strength of the price action. It's not a buy indicator. It's not a sell indicator. It's an indicator that shows you the strength of the move. And so the name is relative strength index. It's not relative strength index to buy or to sell. And then so I can break it down that way for you. And that way it's like, I know exactly what you're asking. And so I'll give you a heads up. All right. Let's see here. But yes, I absolutely love questions. So please ask questions. I got a question. How's my charts doing? How are my trades doing? It's frozen, so it'll refresh in a little bit. CJ says, I seen him look for like 3 momentum waves on low time frames. Oh, he uses the so Joe, I see Alexo Crypto use the momentum waves on the market cipher. That's the question you're asking. Market cipher. I'm gonna get stopped out. See here, momentum waves on the low time frames, but not sure what he means, so I can't really be more specific. Okay, no. So it's the market cipher that he uses, and it's the moment. You can actually do it using the Fu Manchu. So we go to indicators. I don't do this though. Not indicator. Fu Manchu. This is a free indicator. It's like market cipher B. It's Fu Manchu cipher B plus divergence by Fu Manchu. It's got 19 point. Oh, you can't even see. Yeah, you can see it. It's got 19.6 thousand people who've, I guess, liked it or downloaded it. I don't know. But we click on this. We go to this. And then let's get rid of all this junk. Get out of here. And get out of here. And get out of here. And so this is what he's looking at. Now, I don't use this. If I'm going to look for divergence, I'm going to look at my histogram. I'm not saying it's better or anything. That's what I learned on. Do I trade divergence? Not really. I trade on levels. But if I know people see bullish divergence, well, then it just makes my trade stronger because I know what other traders are looking at. They're saying, oh, bullish divergence, let me enter the trade. And I'm already in the trade because it found support. And then they boost up my coin. But knowing how others trade really just helped me out. Now, as far as momentum waves, I don't do this. Like for me, it would give me more false hope than anything else. For example, so we see this blue, let's kind of do this. So we see this blue really thick and it's winding down, it's getting thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner. This is saying that it's going to roll over, and it does. Awesome. And it gave us a green dot. And here, really? That's all you're going to give me? This green dot gave me this move. And now we're lower. But this is just saying, I don't know what this measures, but this is saying that it could roll over and then it's rolling over. But I can see it. I can literally see it with my eyeballs. Price is coming down and then it's kind of going sideways. And notice this, it gets thinner. And then price goes up and then it curves. I can literally see it with my eyeballs. And then this was the move. Now, does it mean that we couldn't have had a better move? Sure, of course. But it found resistance. Where did it find resistance at? I don't know. It's probably somewhere over here. Or it created resistance. So whenever I see indicators like this, I don't use them. Now, it's very helpful. Like here's another green dot. But Joe, this is not market cipher B. Is it not really? It looks extremely similar. So here's another one. Curving up. Green dot. How well did this one do? Now, if you have any kind of indicators that give you dots or whatever, just kind of, look at this one too. Let's be fair. Let's do Ethereum. We're not going to do Bitcoin. Let's do Ethereum. I don't want to do Bitcoin because I don't want to mess up my chart. Ethereum KuCoin. So here we have divergence. How will the divergence play out? So this is why I don't do divergence. This is why. Now, could it have gone all the way up? Sure, of course. Joe, that's because you're not on the daily. All right, fine, whatever. Here's divergence, and it went up, and then that was it. It came down. But Joe, look at all this move after that. Sure. I can just do it with this. Here's my level. I enter the break of this level. Boom. I don't need this. Yeah. But as far as like the waves, man, I spent money on this too to learn from people. And it's like, man, I don't even need this. I can just see on the chart. But yeah, so I don't use this stuff. So to answer your question, I don't know. I don't know what three waves he does. I can tell you right now, without looking at this indicator, I can tell you right now, looking at just the price and not because I know what happened. Like everything that I'm going to mention right now is what I teach. Everything, and we know the price went up. So it's not even, I would have entered here because no. So what we're doing here is we see this dump. We wake up, we look at this like, crap. Man, I was looking to get into ETH today, but went down. Could I buy right now? Sure. Now, people would say, buy the dip. This is the dip, right? You buy the dip. There we go. The only difference between buying the dip and catching a falling knife is what happens afterwards. We don't know. If the price rolls over, guess what you just did? You bought a falling knife. If the price goes up, guess what you did? You bought the bottom. You bought the dip. So the only thing that determines what this is called depends on what happens after. So with that being said, let's just make it a little easier and say price came down, came up, We do not want the price to break this level. We don't want it to break this level. If it breaks this level, there's an extremely high chance that it's going to continue coming down, because what's happening? The price is dumping. Look at this. High, lower high, lower high. See here. Ryan says, what is the similar indicator that shows money flow also? Yeah, so that's another thing too, money flow, man. I can see. Hold on, I can sneeze. 1 second. And I'm back. All right, so money flow too. I can tell you right now, money flow went down. How do I know that? My eyeballs see this. I can tell you right now, money flow went up. How do I know that? I can see it with my eyeballs. I can tell you money flow on the daily time frame. And y'all can check this. Like if y'all have the thing, January 25th, 2024, the market cipher B, money flow, whatever it is, printed at green dots, and the money flow is increasing. Money flow is increasing. How do you know that, Joe? Are you a psychic? Got my eyeballs. I can see this. The indicators react to the price action. Let me know if I'm wrong. January 25th, 2024, did any indicator print, and if not here, at least here, February 5th, somewhere in this range, a green dot printed, money flow increased? How do you know that, Joe? You can see it. Brian says, LOL. Love you, Joe. Keep it real. A lot of people don't like the way I do this. A lot of people don't like how I teach or how I mentor, because I literally show you, I debunk so much stuff. It's ridiculous. It really is. I debunk so much stuff that a lot of traders don't like the way I trade, because it can't be that easy. What do you mean, Joe? If it breaks this level, like we're going to go up? Yeah, because you're breaking the level. If it breaks this level, it's going to go down? Yeah, because you're breaking the level. It's the actual act of active tense, like it's happening. If you break this level, the price is actually going down, because you can only break the level if the price goes down. So I know that if this level breaks, the price is actively going down. Does that mean that it'll continue going down? No. If it regains this level, well, then price is going up. Like that's literally how simple trading is. I mean, if you want to complicate it and have, money flow and waves and, seeing these when they cross over, I mean, I can see that right here. Maybe it's something I'm missing. Maybe I need to invest more money in the stuff that I can literally see with my eyeballs. So let's go back to this example, and I'm gonna get to some of your stuff in just a second. So right now, let's delete all this. Get out of here. 25 drawings. So right now, price came down. I don't want it crossing this level. And now it came down. It did this very weak pull up. I mean, very weak. I mean, if you look from here to here, this, I would like to have seen it come to here. At least look at this right here. Here's a perfect level that I would love to see it come to. And it barely went. It barely went. Looks weak to me. I wouldn't be surprised if it came down. Like, I don't remember what happened, but I would not be surprised if this came down to here, get this level, and then possibly came up here to this level. And then from here, I don't know, maybe this, I don't know. I'd have to see more price action to see what I would say. Let's go push play. And it goes, oh, it came down. But I thought it was gonna come down sooner though. but it did come down though. I don't remember what happened here. I'm too busy trying to, show you all this other stuff. So what I do is I show you in the moment of trading. I mean, it's really easy. Yeah, so look right here. We have a green dot, and then we want to, no, I show you in the moment. But if it breaks this level, I'd have us, now it could come down here to this. I'd have my stop loss down here. Probably going to get stopped out. This looks really weak. Now, in order for it to be strong, it needs to break this level. Coming down, looking weak. Coming down, getting this liquidity. Come back up, okay. Okay, so it's breaking this level, higher low, breaking this level, good. I expect it to come up here and possibly come back down. And this, so whenever I'm doing any kind of trading, or even though the price action already happened, what I'm doing is I walk you through what I would have done in that moment, even though I know what happened, but I'm walking you through in that moment. And you can check any video of mine and you'll see that that's exactly what I do. I don't care what happened, because if I cheat myself and say, oh, well, I would have bought right here. It's the bottom of this range, because I know it went up. I'm only cheating myself, because when I'm in the actual trenches and I'm trading and I'm in a range, it's like the bottom, I'm going to enter it. But then it rolls over. It's like, oh, I lost. But I'm not going to tell anybody I lost, because, well, I'm teaching people how to trade the range. I show you in the moment. So here, broke this level, broke this level. I wouldn't be surprised if it came up here, maybe came down to about here, this level, came down here, and then now breaks up. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, went there, came down, okay, went a little bit further than I thought. So right now it's looking weak, because what I'm wanting, so it did come up to this exact point because of this, came down, but I wanted to show strength. I wanted to do a higher low at the max, this level to here, somewhere in this range, but it came all the way down. I don't like that. And then now it came up here, very, very weak. I don't know what's going to happen right now. If anything, I would think it's going to roll over. I don't know. I'm not taking the trade yet. I'm waiting. Okay, so it came up, surprising. So right now, this is the decision point. Here, it needs to tell me, is it going to go up and finally break out of this, or is it going to come back down? It's being too long in this. This is accumulation. It's too long in here for me. What's the accumulation range? Is it like 20% or 4%? 20%, okay. Let's extend this a little bit more. So since it's 20%, of course, anybody else would say, oh, well, I would buy right here because it's a range. No, they wouldn't. And then if they would have, they probably get stopped out because it rolls over. Right now, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what happens. Okay, it did come down. So no, I'm actually going to wait. It's kind of looking stronger. We have a higher high. Man, everybody dropped off. Nobody likes what I teach. Everybody dropped off. I mean, I have a lot of people still, but look at all the people that are in here. Everybody dropped off. I'm telling you guys, people do not like how I trade. There's no way it can be this simple. No way. Joe, how come you don't have millions of dollars then? It takes money to make money. Like, that's everybody who has either indicators or groups or whatever. The very first thing they're going to attack me with, Joe, how come you have millions of dollars? How come you have Rolexes? How come you have all these cars and houses? It takes money to make money, guy. I mean, it's that simple. It's really easy to make $5 with 100. It's kind of hard making $5 with $5. It's just simple math, But that's everybody's first attack on me. How come you don't have millions? Well, it takes money to make money. Let's see what happens. Coming down. Okay, finally, it broke out. We would have entered here. Now I'm expecting a pullback. Hopefully we don't break back into this range. And this will be a nice pullback, 50% about. Goes up some more. Okay. Okay. So once again, this is how I teach. This is what I mentor. This is what I do. Let me see. Let me see. Going to the list really quick. Let's see here. Here. See, I usually used indicators. Sorry. Which indicators, my friend? Appreciate you being here. But whenever you treat me as if I'm a 4-year-old or 5-year-old and I have a attention deficit, I need to know the who, what, where, when, why. Treat me like a 5-year-old. Ask me questions that include all that stuff. Because I talk about a lot of different subjects and I have no idea what most people are saying when they give like 4 words or something that doesn't include the who, what, where, when, why. That's up. See, CJ says, I use Market Cipher B, but I wasn't talking about Market Cipher B momentum waves, but it's all good, Joe. Then what were you talking about? That's the only thing I can think of, the momentum waves. What other waves are you talking about? Thanks for trying to understand me. You said waves, and I know Alexo Crypto, he uses Market Cipher B. So me deducting what he uses and you saying waves, and I know that he shows like different waves, momentum waves. So that's how I added all that together. Let's see here. Yeah, you can't just trade green and red dots. No, of course not. There's more to it. Yeah, of course. You need to look at the MF, I don't know what that is, and anchor trigger wave. Yeah, no, I know it's more than that. I know it's more than just the green and the red. See here, Fu Manchu is the same as Market Cipher B, but Market Cipher only as good, but I found the trick to the real Market Cipher, I'm guessing, which is its calculations, and I need those candles. Very cool. See here, Ryan says, your chart is like a Tesla. The best buttons are no buttons. There you go. There you go. See here, I appreciate some simplification. See, it really does take money to make money. It does. It really does. Like, I know all this stuff. And like, that's the first attack that I get every single time. You know, somebody new comes in here and they're like, oh, well, are you a millionaire? How many millions do you have? And like, if you're trading so good, then dude, like, we can have a trading competition. Like, I can go against you. You can have all your indicators. I'll use my indicators. Now, there are indicators that I use. Most of them are averages, you know, volume averages, because I believe in volume. But, and, you know, we'll win, we'll lose. And that's it. You know, I may win, you may win, or I may lose, you may lose. So to me, it's more of an ego type thing when people look at me and they're like, how can you trade that simply? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Look at me, I have all these different indicators, and it's like, well, if you do, great, man. Like, if you're making money, keep on doing what you're doing. If you're struggling or you just want to simplify it, to me, it only makes sense. Price is going up when it breaks the level. Does it mean it'll continue going up? Nope. It could come back down. Sure. We just don't want it to break this level. And then not only that, but we need to know, are we in a trend? Are we making lower highs, lower lows? And then we go into this, and then it breaks this down level. Well, then more than likely, we're going to continue the trend. Or if we break out and then we break back into this, there's a really high chance that we're going to continue the trend. And now this is the internal structure and this is the external structure. It's always changing. and it depends on where the highest peaks are at to determine, are you internal or external structure? Because on internal structure, all this can happen, all this up and down, all this up and down. What we're looking for is the break of these levels, or the break of these levels. That's what we're doing. But there's a lot of people that, I mean, they swear by their indicators, and that's good. You know, the indicators win, the indicators lose, just like every trader. But I don't want to complicate my trading with all this stuff, and I got to look for things. And it's like, no, I mean, if it breaks this level now there's a lot of, now there's one thing that Frankie Candle said. So Frankie Candle said that, let's go on the daily. Let's hide everything. Frankie Candle said that if you are shorting on the break of this, you're too late. For me, it depends on your risk management. Could you have shorted up here? Sure. Why not? But to me, this was higher risk because everybody's FOMOing and the price could reverse at any moment. We only know that this, and it's going good. Oh, and I didn't enter that long. Dang it. But everybody knows that on this, because it already happened and we already see what happened. But this could have easily done a lower high, then a lower low, or higher low, and then come up making a higher high. And then now everybody who is short gets stopped out. They don't talk about that they were entering shorts, because guess what? They get stopped out. But if it works in their favor, well, then they tell everybody, oh yeah, I short up here. Same thing with going long. You know, when it's looking like crap, they're like, oh yeah, I entered long right here. But for me, it would be safer to enter along on the break of this. Probably not. Maybe. Just for simplicity's sake, this one for sure. Just because this is not as deep as this. And then I would enter the trade as a long. Because nobody knows where the bottom's at. Nobody knows where the top's at. But it just depends on the trader. For me, you know, I want to do shorts, but I also know that we could have a boomerang effect where it just bounces up. Let's see here. Online Learning says triple EMA, ECOFLOW, stochastic RSI, a VWAP, balance of power. Haven't heard that one. Bollinger Bands, money flow index are the main ones. Nice. Yeah, for me, I use SMAs, the simple moving average, as opposed to the EMAs. The EMAs move too fast for me. And because they move fast, they give me greater fake outs. So I prefer the SMA. The ECOFLOW, the fortune teller of indicators, I don't use that one because it gives me a bias. And so let's say, I can't draw on this. Let's say it was going to do, it's already printing because it's going down. It's already printing the red cloud. But if this would have come up and continued up, well, then that red cloud will turn to a green cloud because it's telling you what might happen. But it can always change. Let's see here. What else? Balance of power. Don't know what that is. VWAP. I love the VWAP. Bollinger Bands. I think they're nothing. It's moving averages. The Bollinger Band is, I believe, the center one is a 20 moving average. And I have so many videos on why Bollinger Bands are, in my opinion, not a good indicator to use because it doesn't tell you anything. Like, it literally tells you nothing. When the Bollinger Bands, they constrict, that means there's going to be a movement. Doesn't say where, up or down. It just says there's going to be a movement. I can see that with my eyeballs. Money flow. I've talked about that already. But if they're working for you, keep on doing it, man. Keep on doing it. Oh, MF is money flow. First, I thought you were calling me about work. It's like, oh, who are you talking to? And I'm like, Market Cipher? Maybe they're putting Cypher with an F. I don't know. Thank you, CJ. Appreciate you, man. See here. It kills me when I'm in the same trade as like CryptoFace, but he's up 300,000 and I'm up $30. Yeah. Yeah. So for me, what I do is I don't talk about my money. Do I have $14? No, I don't. But I always tell people I have $14. One, they can relate if they don't have any money. Two, it's not, look at me, I have $1 million and I'm trading and look at you. Now, there are some people that say, well, you can use that as a goal, something to look forward to. I made $1 million and you can too, as inspiration. For me personally, I don't look at it like that. I look at it as like, hey man, let's have a pissing contest. And you whip yours out, I whip mine out, and I go, like, not bad. Who wants to do that? I don't. But that's what it is. Oh yeah, I only put 10 grand in this trade. Really, man, I don't even have $10 to my name. Like, is that supposed to make me feel good? But if somebody who has money like them, oh, you put 10 grand? Well, I put 20 grand. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Well, my last trade, man, I put $500,000. It's whatever. Oh, you put $500,000 on yours? Well, the other trade, I did $750,000 on a trade. I lost 20 grand. It is nothing. All it is a pissing contest. That's all that is. So for me, what I do is I say I have $14. That's all I have, $14. And to me, it's much easier to be like, oh man, this guy has no money. He's not flaunting his, wealth around or nothing like that. No. So, but yeah, and yeah, people are up like 300,000, 800,000. And it's like, man, I can't even get $8 together, buy some ramen, or eggs. Eggs cost $9 now. Oh, I think I told you I love eggs. I had 3 cartons, right? And I don't know if I told you the amount, but I had 3 cartons, and I'm putting them in the refrigerator. And man, I was so afraid because that's a lot of money. $9 each one. It's 3 cartons. I was like, and I put it in there like it was a baby or something. But no, man, like, so for me, I don't talk about money. I don't talk about coins, what I bought at a certain price. I mean, there's, I think, maybe 1 or 2 that I might say, but I never say like how much I made. Like I'll say, I bought this coin at $8, but I don't say it a lot. There's some people, man, they love freaking name dropping. So I bought ABC coin at 13 cents, and now it's $14. And they tell you that over and over and over. It's like, okay, dude, we get it. You made a lot of money. We get it. And then I bought $10,000 worth of ABC coin at 13 cents, and then I sold when it was $14. Got it, man. You want us to dox you and how much you made on that? Got it. For me, yeah, I agree with you completely. Online learning, completely. And for me, I might say, yeah, I bought a coin for $7, sold it at 80, or coin at $3, sold it. There's one story I do tell where I bought a coin for $3 and it was making me, I was farming it, so it was making me other coins. And for me, I go hard. So I took out 90% of my portfolio. Now I say 90%, but you don't know if it's $10, $100, $1,000. You don't know. But I tell people I took out 90% of my portfolio and I put into that coin. 1 week later, it went from $3 to 15. I could not believe the amount of money that it was. Now, granted, listen to the story. I'm never telling you money, the amount. And I couldn't believe the amount. And this is a true story too. I couldn't believe the amount of money that I had. And in order for it to be real, I had to take it out of farming and put it in my wallet. And when I did that, I was like, this stuff is amazing. But in that whole entire story, do you know how much I made? No. Is there any reason for you to? No. Unless I'm trying to show off, unless I'm trying to tell you how much like money I have or my, nobody needs to know that information. That's how I am personally. So I just say I bought it at $30. I got 90% of my portfolio, bought it 5x in a week, took it out, and I was like, wow. To me, that's a better story than saying, oh yeah, you know, I put 500,000 in it and it 5x and then this and that and then, granted, it wasn't that money, but I'm just saying, you're just throwing out numbers like, is that supposed to make me feel good? Like, how does that help me? So that's the question that I always have. How does your story with your numbers help me? It doesn't. So let's see here. Master Friend doesn't use any indicators either. Nice. See, I mean, he doesn't use any. See, the real wealth is the knowledge of trading by acquiring over time. Yeah, it's experience. And that's what I do. And then, man, you hit it right on the head, man, on that. That's what I do. I don't read you websites. I don't. Now, granted, there's some websites I go to and I show people so they can read it. But like what I'm showing you is actual experience. And Bitcoin is kicking butt right now. But that's what I actually show you. Let me put this away. I get stopped out. I think I got stopped out. We'll see. See here, Ryan says, Joe, you're on fire tonight. Thank you. And I'm not even recording it either. I should have recorded it. And recorded. All these recordings take up too much. Man, I got stopped out. All these recordings take up too much memory. So, see, Master Friend is in a very feed I ever hit. Master Friend, And well, I got stopped out. I lost 50 cents. Now, granted, this is what I'm doing, and I'm glad too, because look at this. If I didn't have a stop loss, I would have lost all the money. So on this account, like I'm showing you the account, do I have? So in this account, this is my trading account, and we started with $10. We started with $10, very high leverage, and even 20% or 20x leverage on this. 20x leverage is not high leverage. But 20x leverage on this coin is very high leverage, like dumb leverage. Because this little move right here is 1%, which is 20%. That little move, that little itty bitty move. You see that? That little itty bitty move. Probably can't because of the color. What did I do? Oh, but so this is like extremely high leverage for this coin. And so we took $10 to $25 to $35, back to $10 to $30, back to $10 to $40, back to 10. I think we went to 10 like 3 times. And then now we worked it up to $60. It was $50 earlier today. And then just due to, me doing some tradings, we got it up to $50. So right now it's too risky to go for a long. Look at that. That would have been 100% if we would have shorted. Woulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Woulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Too risky to do a thing on that. Let's see here. CJ says, I can trade PI. I'm done with that. Oh, you don't want to do that coin? It massively manipulated big flash candles out of nowhere. Yeah. Can't. Yeah, I can't trade PI. Yeah, I traded, man. I got in right here. And as soon as I got in, boom. I was like, catch out. But yeah, that's the only one I did. And but look at these huge run-ups. But yeah. Let's see here. Any other questions, comments, concerns, issues? But yeah, so every day, this is what I do. Every day I go live. I give you my thought process. And to me, that's very important to understand the who, what, where, when, why, when it comes to trading. And like I said, for me, I don't talk about price. And then like if I ever show an account, it'll be with $100. When the market gets better, this may be like $1,000 account. You know, because for the most part, most people can afford $1,000. So I don't think that's too out of it, you know, but if I have like 100,000 in here or 50 or 500,000, to me, I think it kind of steers away people. But if people see $100, hey, I have $100. I can probably do what you're doing. Now, granted, I wouldn't recommend it if you don't know how to trade. But if you know how to trade, like the stuff that I'm showing you will also help you with doing what I'm doing, because all this is magnified. But yeah, when the market gets better, so this is more of a challenge for me personally. I wanted to see if I can get $10. First, it was to 50, and I did that already. So now I want to see if I can get this $10 to $100. And again, it's not just regular 5x trade, 3x trade, let it play out. No, this is 20x, this is 87x, this is like very high leverage trades. I mean, it's easy to do 3x, 5x leverage, easy, because you just let it sit. You put $10, you let it sit. It'll take you longer to make the money though. But yeah. So for me, it's a challenge. One, on risk management, and two, like you literally have to be on the 5 minute, 1 minute. Okay, here, we're gonna go long, we're gonna try it. Oh, we got rejected and poop, done. Okay, we stopped out. This is when we're trying to front run. Now I broke down this, and we could have tried to do a short here. I probably wouldn't have. Oh, it looks like it's rolling over. Maybe. Wants to. So like here, safer entry is a short once it breaks this level. Safer for a long is once it breaks this level. Now, can we enter a long to try to see if we go back up? Sure, just high at risk. Let's see here. It moved. It kind of moved already too far already for me. And watch, it's going to dump to Dump City. Dump City. Kind of moved too much already for me. I would have liked to have caught it up here. And then if I were to do it, I do a stop loss right here. It takes forever to, like, where's my stuff? I don't know why it does that. Look, I can't even move this. Oh my gosh. I'm not even gonna try. It might be because I'm streaming, but look, now this finally came up. I can't even do nothing. I can't even trade. So $4. How is it positive? Oh, because I'm trying to short. How did that price get in there? I don't even know. 2.6726. So 50%. And let's try $1. I don't know, because this is an update. Like I need to know what's happening right now, because I don't want to enter it right now. See how it's updating right now? Because I want to enter it right now, and then it went up. And it's like I get stopped out. You know. I think this is only when I stream. I don't trade patterns, but but that's a massive Adam and Eve. Okay, so when it comes back, we'll see if you're correct. We'll see if you're correct. Do I have pi up here? That's gonna drive me nuts. Yeah, I had pi up here. Oh, here it is. A 5-minute time frame. Adam and Eve. No, Adam and Eve. Head and shoulders. Here it's dumping. Where's my coin? Where's my chart? Wow, my whole thing's just frozen. Oh yeah, definitely. It annoys me like crazy. Look at that. So if I try getting in now, it's not even registering it. Yeah, this is literally what I've been dealing with. Not as bad as this, but there's a delay. Look at that delay. And so, in my opinion, and I can't do it now. It's moved way too much already. In my opinion, that's what's making it like much harder for me to actually trade this. So just that I won today is like a huge feat in itself because it's literally a handicap. Like if I click on this, it takes like a second or two, and then if I click on this, sometimes it won't register, and then it refreshes. It's like, oh man, like I gotta get in this trade. But this one looks like it's dumping. But Adam and Eve, I don't see no Adam and Eve. See, is that MXC? Yeah. Yeah, people have told me today that MXC has been messing up. Yeah, there's no way I can trade this. I want to short it. It's already moved, and it's 20x leverage, and it's moving. But that like 3 to 5 second delay, I mean, that's everything when you're trading leverage. It's everything. I think it's going to keep on coming down. Look, I clicked it. Click it again. Click this number. Nothing. Oh well. I'm still in this trade, so that's good. But yeah, for this one, I'd short it. I mean, you could actually call this an inverse cup and handle if you want to do pattern, or a head and shoulder if you want to do a pattern. I just see this part right here. It broke it. As long as it's going down, it's going down. If it breaks above it, then this is our next stuff. See here, what browser are you using? Brave. I had issues like that on the Brave browser, but not on Chrome. Oh, okay. I'll probably have to trade on that then. Cool. All right, guys. So that's it for me. I think we've been streaming now for almost 2 hours now, I believe. We did pretty good today. There's a lot of great questions. Just didn't record any of it. Taking up too much memory on my hard drive. And then if I have it recorded, then I feel obligated to chop it up to do shorts and everything else. And that takes way too much time. So I was like, no one's got time for that. No one's got time for this. But I do thank you guys very much. If you can do me a favor and put a +1 in the chat, if you found today, if I provided you information today, information that either you didn't know or maybe you didn't think of, put a 1. Put a 2 if, I don't know. Just put a 1. I just want to see ones. Yeah, but a lot of people don't like the way I trade. Because the way I do it, it's literally support resistance. And of course, I use other indicators. But a lot of people don't like how I trade. And the very first thing that they do, and they say, is, well, where are your millions? It's like, listen, man, it takes money to make money. So, all right, moving on. All right, guys. Well, I do thank you once again. Appreciate you greatly. And we will see you tomorrow. Take care, guys. See ya. No commercial, just fade to black. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, let's make this money. Come on, Mixie.